back. It's easy. Excellent job. So we're going to get things started with just our combos. Combo number 1 is a side kick. Combo number 2 is a side kick, front kick. Combo number 3, side kick, front kick, round kick. Combo number 4, side kick, front kick, round kick. Put it down, reverse hook kick. So I'm going to start with combo number 1. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have Orion. Orion, because of how awesome you were last week, I'm just going to put you on the spot right now. You're going to warm up the entire class with combo number 1. So just a side kick. And I want you to make sure you use communication like you did last week. And I want you to just pick an attribute. So power, speed, automatic reflex. You're just going to pick an attribute, pivot, any part of the side kick that you're going to focus on when you warm them up. So Ryan, I'm going to spotlight you and unmute you. Okay, I unmuted you. Now you are going to go ahead and warm them up. You guys are going to listen to Orion while I check him out with everything he does. I just want to see him because he's in our legacy class.
Okay, everyone. Today we are going to get warmed up with combo number 1. Combo number 1 is a simple slide side kick. Everyone got that? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone step back and key up. Aya!
Aya.
You do better than that. You do better than that. I want you to blow your house roof off. Right. Set, everybody.
Yes, sir. Set. Aya. Good.
And on my count, 1.
Slide side kicks. Good. Luke, stay on your feet.
And 2.
Good.
Nice. And 3. Nice, everyone, and set. Yes, sir, set.
Yes, sir. Set.
Okay, so with everything you do, what do you want to have? You want to have good confidence. So, tell me which one is better. The side kick, or the side kick?
Yeah. Excellent job.
Hold on your fingers, 1 or 2. Yeah, I have to go in gallery. 1 second. Nice, 2.
Good job, you guys.
Yes, that is correct. You want to have good confidence in yourself, and you want to show that confidence. So everyone's saying with me. Wait, confidence.
Oh, you're good. We've made worse mistakes. Communication.
Communication. The link between the world and me. And now,
Aya.
nice, everybody, and set.
Yes, sir. Set.
Nice work, everybody.
Awesome job, Orion. So that was excellent. I'm going to go ahead and re-spotlight myself. Maybe. I don't think I know how to do that. This way. Spotlight. Cool. So I really liked Orion's enthusiasm. I liked his inflection, his peak and pace in his voice. He got you guys to interact with him even through the screen, which is really important. So we talk about leaders in life. I'm going to go back to a lot of how Orion taught and all the positive things he did. So give him a big hand. Awesome job. Excellent. I have to do one more thing, you guys. So right now, what we're all going to do is we're all going to do our side kick, front kick, round kick, step back. Oh, that's the dilemma. Oh, there we go. Step or put it down, reverse hook kick. So what it's going to look like is this. We're going to be here. You guys are going to do side kick, put it down, back leg, front kick, round kick, put it down in front of you, reverse hook kick, landing in front. Can you guys do that? Yes, sir? Yes. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no problems at all. I'm just running around in circles, you guys, but we're doing great. Awesome. There we go. Make sure I can see you on my multiple screens. All right, side kick, front kick, round kick, put it down, reverse hook kick. Ready, start bouncing. Start bouncing. Whole enchilada. Ready, and 1, go. Slide side kick, front kick, round kick. Put it down, reverse hook kick. Good, good, good. Biggest thing, keep those hands up. And now we're all going to change target areas. I'm actually going to set the target areas for you guys. So side kick, everybody rub your belts, rub your bellies. Side kick's going to go right to the tummy. I'm hungry. So side kick's going to go right to the belly. Front kick, round kick, it's going to go chest and head. So it's going to go stomach, chest, head. Reverse hook kick, I'll let you guys pick that one. You guys can go high, you guys can go to the stomach. You just can't sweep the leg because we're sparring right now. We're going to start bouncing, start bouncing, start bouncing. Ready? 1, slide side kick, front kick, round kick. Put it down, hook kick. Excellent job, excellent job. Beautiful. Luke, if you break a window or your leg or tear a curtain, somehow I'll be in trouble, so don't do it. Ready? Bounce, 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 and go. Nice, Nathan. Super awesome speed. Nathan, see if you can get that hook kick even higher. Good. Bounce, 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 bounce. Ready, and go. Side kick, front kick, round kick, reverse hook kick. Man, Izzy's looking like a spar over here. Bayla's looking super strong. Excellent job. I say last time, you say best time. Last time, best time. Let me see your muscles. Let me see your muscles. I need to see your muscles because I can't hear you. Good. Izzy, I like the face. I like the mean face. Luke, I don't know where you got a hat from. Ready to start bouncing. And go. Side kick, boom, front kick, round kick, reverse hook kick. Excellent job. And everybody's set. Yes, sir, set. Awesome job, you guys. So that was really strong. The most important part about all these drills is, everybody say it with me, say imagination. I know we can't spar right now. Some of you guys are in really tight corners, but I want you guys to make sure that you guys use your imagination. Imagine the person you're fighting. I can really see it out of my black belts that can imagine who they're sparring against. They can see the target areas. And you guys make it more fun for yourself like that, then it'll be a little bit easier to do those drills. And it'll show when you guys teach all of the moves. It'll be really important that you guys show how awesome you're being. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna tone it down a little bit before we get to, we'll end with weapons. Today for weapons, I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of different mini tricks that you're all allowed to do inside because nobody's gonna break anything, again, or I'll get in trouble. And I don't want that. We're gonna go over our leaders in life stuff. So everybody right now, you can grab a chair. I'm gonna grab a chair. And we're gonna go over leaders in life, all 10 of them. Talk about them just a little bit, really emphasizing those last ones that Mr. Jarek and I just started introducing to you guys. Good. Awesome. So number 1 is positive attitude. Positive attitude. You can change your attitude. You can't change your circumstances. That's why we have that in here, is because maybe you guys are like, oh, I hate being at home every day. I hate not being able to see my friends. It's terrible not being able to go outside all the time. I don't like these masks. It makes it hard to breathe. But you guys can change your attitude about it and be like, man, I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but if I wear a mask, it means I get to go outside. When I go outside, I'm really going to enjoy my time outside. Maybe I can go in my backyard more, but maybe even in just my front yard, I just can't go to the park or anything like that. Maybe soon, as long as everything starts going a little bit better, I can see my friends more. That's changing your attitude about it. Keeping that positive attitude is really important with everything going on, especially for you guys. If you guys start showing a positive attitude, you guys will improve the attitude of your parents even, which would be awesome. And then facial expressions. I've been saying this to all my private lessons because part of communication, part 1 is how you look. How you look is really important. You want to walk around with a mean face, with angry eyes all the time like Mr. Potato Head? No. You want to make sure you have a smile. Even with your mask on, people can tell when you're smiling in your eyes. If you look like you're bored and don't want to be there, they'll tell. If you look like you're angry, they'll be able to tell. Your eyebrows will be moving. So you want to make sure you're smiling even with your mask on, so that way everybody around you smiles. And all of you guys have great smiles. Smart Rayash, that includes you guys. You guys have awesome smiles. And part 3, personal approach. So we've been talking about this a lot. You can't really high five. You can't really fist bump anymore. You can kind of elbow touch if the person's okay with it. But you want to make sure you come up with different ways. You can do the finger guns. You can just wave at somebody. You can acknowledge them. Personal approach isn't always about physical contact. It's just about acknowledging somebody else. So like Orion. Orion made you guys interact with him. He made you guys point out how many fingers that you guys did, or for which sidekick was stronger. He made you guys acknowledge that you were paying attention. That's good personal approach, which is an excellent job. Orion's facial expressions the entire time. He was changing his facial expressions. He increased his intensity, which is awesome. And then active listening is number 4. It's really important that all of the stuff Mr. Jack and I are saying isn't going in one ear and out the other, which is why we repeat the same things every single week, because we want you guys to remember it. Active listening. If Luke is telling me a story about his day, he's talking about one of his favorite Legos, because he loves showing us Legos, especially during Izzy's private lessons. He's going to go grab one now because I brought it up. But if he's showing me his favorite Lego, then I don't want to look at him and just look away. I don't want to hear all about his favorite Lego and then talk about basketball. Does that seem, unless it's a basketball Lego, does that seem like I'm listening? Like right now he's showing a car instead of paying attention to what I'm saying. But it's only active listening. If you hear what they're saying, you can repeat part of it. So if Luke's talking about his Legos, I believe that was the Batmobile. Yes, no, maybe. It was at least a car, regardless. So he showed me a Lego that's a car. So I want to make sure I don't look at him and be like, yeah, so the basketball game yesterday, that wasn't me listening or paying attention. But I know it was a car, so I'm be like, Luke, that's an awesome car Lego. Did you build it on your own, or did you build it with your family? He's going to tell me on his own, and he's pointing at himself. Yeah, he's going to tell me on his own. So that's really awesome that he's able to accomplish that. I'm going to be actively listening with everyone. And then part 5, or number 5, goes right along with that. Thoughtful response. Thoughtful response, if you're actively listening, will just happen. I don't want to hear about his car Lego and then talk about going on a hike. I don't want to hear about his car Lego and then talk about food. I want to acknowledge what he's saying. I want to prove that I'm listening about his day and then respond thoughtfully. Integrity in your speech. Don't lie. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I say this all the time. If you tell the truth and you make a mistake, you're in this much trouble. If you tell a lie and you made a mistake, you're in this much trouble. You don't want to be in this much trouble. That's bad. You're going to be in this much trouble. So if you make a mistake, it happens. Nobody's perfect, but we want to make sure we tell the truth no matter what. Also, when you're giving compliments, I don't want to look at Orion and be like, Orion, I love your blonde hair. Orion does not have blonde hair. So I don't want to look at Izzy and be like, Izzy, I love your white uniform you're wearing. She's wearing a black shirt and blue pants. That's just not showing good integrity in my speech. So doing what's right when no one's looking is integrity. So you want to be genuine with your compliments. You want to speak true things. You don't want to make things up. You don't want to, unless you're doing creative writing, that's completely different. But somebody asked me that one time. And then specific and realistic compliments. That goes right along. If you can tell, all of these kind of go together in pairs. Specific and realistic compliments. I don't want to be like, Izzy, I like your uniform. That's kind of specific, but I'm going to be like, Izzy, I like your blue uniform. It matches the exercise ball you're on, and your dogs are adorable. So that's being really specific about what's going on in Izzy's frame right now. I would compliment Luke's yellow emoji hat. Then I'm not going to finish that sentence of, yeah, I can tell what it is, Luke. So I want you guys to make sure you guys give specific compliments. So right now, I want everybody, you better all disappear from your screen. You're all going to give your mom, your dad, if your brother and sister right there and your mom and dad aren't, you can compliment them. You have to go give them one compliment. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody disappear from your screen, go give someone a compliment. Unless they're right next to you, then you can give them a compliment right there. Everybody has to go give a parent a compliment. Give a parent a compliment. Or Samar and Rayash, you can compliment each other. But I'm going to ask you what you said. Good, 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 good. We're almost all back. Then we're really going to talk a lot about praise, correct praise, set personal goals, and personal victory. Good, 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 good. Samar, Rayash, don't fight. Bad. Samar, stop it. Good. Thank you. I can see everything. I promise I'm paying attention to what's happening. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just waiting for Nathan to reappear outside. I'm pretty sure he's inside close to Jackson. But then we're going to talk about praise, correct praise. Awesome. All right, we're going to start with praise, correct praise. So it's really important. How many of you guys have ever turned in homework or taken a test that you got back from school? Everybody has turned in homework or taken a test. Even Blue, I'm pretty sure you've had to turn in a homework assignment at least once. So you guys probably, most of you, this is where Blue maybe not, but most of you have gotten a grade back on that. You want to make sure you guys don't just want to see all the negative. You want to see as maybe you got one question wrong. And it means you didn't get a perfect score, which is what Izzy's always striving for. So you want to make sure you guys understand that maybe it was 10 questions. Maybe you got one wrong, so you got a 90%. But you got 9 of them right, which is awesome. So you want to make sure you're always thinking on the positive, keeping a positive attitude about things. Make sure you learn from your mistakes, but don't focus on all the negative. You want to make sure you think of the positive things. So how that translates is I'm not going to look at Izzy and be like, that kick was terrible. I'm not going to look at Luke and be like, you don't even know your form. No, I'm going to be like, you know the moves, so we're going to work on the memory. I'm going to look at Izzy and be like, I like the power in your kick, but we're going to work on your body position and your shoulder position, get those obliques firing and add some weights to these kicks right now. So what we're going to do is, I really was just with Izzy and Luke, you guys, so I just actually know about their days. So what you guys want to do is make sure when you are correcting somebody, when we get back in the studio and I can have you guys work with people, and Orion has been practicing this in past weeks and we'll do it again on Thursday, is you guys want to make sure your praise, correct praise. You don't want to just be like, that stinks, be better. No, I want to be like, I like this, let's make this part better. And then after they do it, praise them again. Be like, that was an awesome kick, Izzy. That was way better. Your body was upright. Your hands were in a good position. That's exactly what I wanted. Luke, we started getting the memory of the form. I'm super proud of you. You kept all the power in your techniques, and you're starting to get the form in sequence. Excellent. And then personal goals and personal victory. Personal goals, those are goals for you. Goals for you. I have my own goals. Mr. Jarek has his own goals. Some of our goals cross over, but not all of them. So we want to make sure we have our own goals. And then when we achieve those goals, write them down. Circle them when you achieve them. Highlight them when you achieve them. Check them off when you achieve them. Whatever makes you good. Get stickers. Put a sticker on your board when you achieve them. Whatever works for you guys. I've done all of those things. So you want to make sure that you guys are showing, you're rewarding yourself for achieving the goals that you set. Even little tiny goals. So like Izzy can't test for her 4th degree until she is 18. Izzy is far away from 18. So she has, I believe she has 6 years left, right? 6 years, 5 years now. How old are you? 12 or 13? Yeah, 5 years now. Okay, yeah, you just turned 13. I was there. I ran the party. But you guys want to make sure you guys have smaller goals. Izzy's goal can't be 4th degree. That's 5 years away. But our goals are getting a world title in her form again, which is very feasible as long as forms comes back and tournaments come back. So we want to make sure we have small goals, like getting a good grade on our first test when we go back to school and Zoom. Maybe keeping your good grades while you're on Zoom, even though school might be a little bit different this year. Those are smaller goals. And then your bigger goal can be having perfect grades at the end of the school year. That's your big goal. And you're going to do the little parts. I'm going to turn in all my homework and all those smaller things. That way, when you achieve them, you can reward yourself. You guys got it? And that was a lot of talking. I talked for about 8 minutes, which was intentional. Now we're going to grab our weapons. So I want everybody to go grab your jongbong. Go grab your jongbong. Let's go. And before I forget, because I forgot in the last class, our next weapon for leadership is the sword. I'm very excited about that. Sword is everybody's favorite weapon, and we kind of had to skip over it last time because that was when we first got shut down, and that wasn't fun. But we have been doing a lot of weapons. So we're going to go through the strikes because what's most important is strikes. Strikes first, traditional first, and then the fun flares. After you have the strikes, you guys can do the fun, cool stuff. So strikes first, and then the fun flares. But everybody right now is going to make me a promise. So put your right hand up. Say, I promise not to break anything in my house. And if I do, it's not Mr. Magnus's fault. All right. Now that's on recording, so I can prove that it's not my fault. Step back and yell, aya. Good. Step forward. Line 1. Aya. 2. Aya. 3, 4, aya, aya. 5, 6, aya, aya. 7 comes up. 8 overhead. 9 undo and stab. Perfect. So those are all of our strikes. Super easy. So let me see everybody just spin it. Spin it, spin it, spin it, because most of you are going to do this while I'm talking anyways. So what we're going to work on now is our figure eights, our spins. Izzy, this is a very good idea. I approve. working our figure eights, we're gonna work on our spins, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple different things that you can do whether you're inside or outside. Awesome. So let me see your guys' figure eight now. Good. Figure eight. Figure eight. Super easy. Nice. Now I want to see you guys in your right hand first. Hand roll forward, hand roll backward. Sorry, I said that in the wrong order. Oh no, I didn't. Hand roll forward, hand roll backward. Try going both directions. So stop it and rebound. Stop it and rebound. Then after that, I want to see if you can do it on your other hand. Forward, backward. If you need help, take your other hand and push it. Just to help you guys get the momentum and push it. Just to help you guys get the momentum. Izzy and Orion are like, I have not hand rolled in my offhand since I probably before my black belts. And Izzy's a third degree, and Orion waited a little extra time on his first year to perfect that form. So this is really entertaining for me to watch. Good. Excellent job. Go ahead and grab it. Let me see your figure eights again. Awesome. Let me see you spin again. Go ahead and spin it behind your back. Luke's hiding inside. Is he scared of the wind? Good, you guys. Now what's going to happen is we're going to do fun move number one. Fun move number one. You guys are going to balance it on your wrists. You're going to balance it on your wrists. So my arms are straight, my hands are bent, and I'm going to hold it straight out. So the full move is going to look like this. I'm going to balance it on my wrists. I'm going to spin. I'm going to flip it, and then I'll be able to strike again. But I'm going to show you guys how to get there. So while it's on your wrists, all we're going to practice right now is you guys are going to lift and catch it like you're going to strike, and then put it back. Catch it like you're going to strike, and then put it back. I want you guys start by like little toss, baby toss, itty bitty toss, barely letting go, and then add a little toss. I want it to have air time, because after it has air time, then I can teach you guys how to switch sides. Boom, boom. Air time, air time. Remember, the only hand that's turning this entire time is my right hand. It goes upside down, and then it goes back so I can wave high. Then it goes upside down, and then I have to be able to wave high. Then it goes upside down, and I have to be able to wave high. Good. Now what's going to happen is you're going to take it, put it on an angle before it slides, and you're going to switch that angle. And what's going to happen is you'll be able to watch it turn into your right hand, and your left hand can grab it. Angle, switch. So your left hand goes higher than your right hand. Angle, left hand high. Angle, left hand high. Angle, left hand high. Angle, left hand high. Good. Now we're going to add the little itty bitty flare. So what's going to happen is you're going to grab it. You're going to spin. Boom. Cool pose. Awesome. Put it all together. You're going to spin. Wow. Cool pose. The spin is just so it looks cool. And then the toss, bam, is the actual strike. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to learn the next one. What one do I want to teach you guys? All right, cool. So everybody hold it in your left hand. We all already know that move, the over the head. So what we're going to do is just kind of rotate it. So what's going to happen is, what I want you guys to practice is let go, touch your head, grab it. So I'm touching my head, and I'm catching the weapon. I'm going to back up so it stays in frame. And then I throw it on the ground. Touch your head, grab it. Touch your head, grab it. Touch your head, grab it. If you do that, this won't be a problem at all. And take this hand, take your right hand. It's going to go like you're going to make an X. And what's going to happen is you're going to roll it around. So once you make your X, you just keep pushing. It's just like when you guys go over your head, but you just keep it in front of you, and all you're doing is saying hi. You're saying hi. Boom. You have it in this hand. One more time, make your X and say hi. Jackson, make your X and say hi. Make your X, Jackson, and say hi. Thank you. Boom. Fist, open, say hello. Fist, open, say hello. You guys ready for the next cool one? Your weapon is going to go on where your elbow is. as if you guys could do this. But all that's going to happen is you're going to lift your arm straight up. Now, this is the part where you guys might let go, so be careful of everything around you. Touch, lift, and catch. When you roll it up your arm, you guys can even do it right in front of you. Boom. If you let go and lift your arm, it's going to go all the way up. Let go and lift your arm, it's going to go all the way up. Let go and lift your arm, it's going to go all the way up. So touching your elbow where your elbow meets, let go, and it will roll down. So now when you let go, instead of letting it roll down, you're just going to lift your arm. So start so you know you'll catch it. Start so you know you'll catch it. And then just lift your arm. It never releases. None of these moves except for this one are a release. The rest of them stay in contact with your body the entire time. And I can even make that not a release. Touch, boom. So if you guys are color belts or you ever want to do creative forms, all of those are legal moves. Excellent job, you guys. Nice, Izzy. So those are all just fun moves that you guys can add to your own freestyles. I know a lot of you know the leadership form, or you've learned a lot of tricks from there. So I just want to give you guys a couple extras. It was a lot of talking today. On Thursday, we'll do a lot more teaching. I'll go through everybody in the class, and we'll all have to do one of the first 4 kick combos. We'll all have to teach. And if you guys ditch class because you heard this, well then, shame. You guys want to make sure you push yourself, make yourselves uncomfortable. You want to be awesome. Right now, let's bow out and then get your parents for me. Or yell, mom, dad, politely, please come here, politely, and then we'll talk. Face here, check it. Boom, yay. I am awesome. All right, sweet. So, announcements. Test 1, we're in-person classes. So if you guys didn't know, you can sign up for in-person classes through the Spark app. Everything's available to register right now. It seems to be working a-okay. So if you guys want to come into classes, you're more than welcome to. We miss you guys. We'd love to see you guys. Second announcement is testing the next week. So testing's next week, and we're really excited for it. Make sure, parents, if you can hear me, kids, if your parents aren't there, tell your parents. Go on the Spark app or check your email or check Remind Text to see what time you're testing. Then, if you don't see your name, email, message on any platform you can, and call us so I can make sure you get on that list, because our system has a couple little glitches in it that I literally can only find via trial and error. So you want to make sure you guys let me know if your kid's name isn't on there, if your name isn't on there. Ask your parents if they can find your name, so that way I know if you're on the list. And then everybody, unless you're testing for recommended black belt, testing for first degree black belt, testing for secondary black belt. One more time, unless you are testing for recommended black belt, unless you are testing for first degree black belt, unless you are testing for secondary black belt, you're all gonna pay. Your parents are gonna pay. Jackson Focus, everybody's gonna pay on the Spark app. On the Spark app. If it's absolutely too confusing for your parents, if it's too confusing for you, give me a call. I'll help you guys pay through the Spark app because I want to make sure it works every time. It's a new thing we're trying out. It's a feature it has. It makes it a lot easier for all of this non-contact we're trying to do. So I'd like to make this a permanent thing. Other than that, that's all the announcements. Next weapon is Sword for Leadership and Bong Bong Yi or Double Bong Bong Yi for regular class. You guys did awesome. I'm going to get ready for my black belts right now. Bye, you guys.